There are a few different ways I could frame this question. From a social perspective, it's probably the most recent version, but I've chosen to frame the question like this. What Minecraft version has had the greatest impact on the future development of the game? And the simple answer to that question is Beta 1.2. But that brings us to the question of why Beta 1.2? Well, it's because of the items and features introduced in that version, and I just so happen to need those items to expand my museum. So let's start there. There were 45 items introduced in this version. Let's start with the easy ones. The first new item I'm going to collect is going to be the cake, since I have an abundance of buckets, as well as some wheat. I'll need some sugar. And if we're lucky, we'll have a chicken out here. Cow. Or we could just grab an egg from here. There. Ooh, I get my buckets back too. And while we're here, I'll need a bow for the next item, as well as a redstone and some cobblestone. Dispenser. I can also make this note block, this sugar, which we already made but used for the cake. Grab a few of the sand so that I can make a piece of sandstone. We'll take this wood and smelt it to collect a charcoal, as well as taking a cactus and smelting it to make a cactus green. Come here to the mob farm and pick up this bone. Yep, craft one of these bones into some bone meal. I then head to the museum, which I'll be expanding. And with that, all of the easy items are done. Now to store them away while I go collect the other items. And I'll need to head towards new terrain to find the rest. What are you doing way over there? Get over here, boat. Ah, so you've returned. What a cool sunset. See you in the morning. Welp, time to go. Ooh, pumpkin. And here's what we're here for. Spruce. Well, that should be enough. 24. I'll also need some dandelions. I then head back towards the Valley of Wheat, passing it in search of 2 more items. Yep. I need more red roses, although this time only about 15. As well as, I need just a few more birch logs. That'll do, yep. Well, would you look at that? A conveniently placed hidey hole. I guess I'll be staying here tonight. After that, I wandered around until I found the rest of the flowers I needed, then headed back to the Valley of Wheat. I yearn for the mines, but only because I need lapis. Bonk, 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 bonk. That's the wrong blue rocks. I need the other blue rocks. Not these. Ooh, cave. There was nothing of interest in it. Close call. Oh hey, there's the blue rocks that I am looking for. Wait, only one? I thought they dropped like 4. Hold on. 1 research later. Oh, they drop 4 in a later version. In this version, they only drop 1. Well, I guess that means I have some other things to do before I collect the rest of the lapis that I need. So, I guess I'll go do that, if I can ever get out of here. See you later. Hey there, friend. It's been a while. Ah, yes. Sunrise. Let's take these items back to the main base and drop them off. Get out of my way. With this new addition to the item and version museum, I've chosen to continue using the existing block palette, which means I need a lot of oak logs, planks, glass, and also some redstone for the floor. Spider. Really? Annoying skeleton. I then start framing out the addition, adding the floors and walls of the first 2 areas. I head back to the museum to craft the last 2 things, furnaces. Aha, there you are. I need your wool. Thanks. And a painting. Good grief. I did not expect that. Well, time to run. I'll fix all that later. Did I accidentally change the difficulty? No? Strange. Never had that happen before. Time to add the checker patterned floor. Uh-oh, I made too many furnaces. But every checker pattern needs 2 colors, so I made some note blocks. There. With the floor done, I move to completing the walls and roof. day. New Minecraft version. Check this out. Nope, nope, nope. Cool, but no. Aha, there we go. Fun new painting. It'll make sense in a few versions. Well, it's morning. Let's see if we can find any squid. I cannot see a single thing down here. Is that a squid? No, that is a dirt block. There you are. I see another one over there, I think. So hard to see literally anything over here. I don't need that many, I just need one more squid. Let's see. Yep, I think that's enough. If not, I can come back and get some later. There. After that, I built the roof for the main hall of the expansion. I then crafted some signs to document which beta versions I've played in this world. Oh, spider. Annoying wall-crawling critter. I can't place anything on this floor. You either open up a furnace or play a note. No, here's what we'll do. That little thing hanging down. Put the sign there. There, good enough. With that done, I went back and fixed the creeper damage from earlier. I then collected some more cactus to smelt into cactus green. Hey, there's some. Well, let's toss a few in here. Oh, okay, well, 10 should be enough. And after dropping those off, another new day, another new version. Well, in this case, another new night. As you can see, I have a few extra of each of the dyes that I have currently, with the exception of lapis. These 6 dyes are used to create the other 10 dyes. Well, 9 of the other 10, one I can't get yet. So, once the sun rises, we'll go back to the mines and collect that lapis we found earlier. Ooh, and many hours of mining, caving, Brit. Oh look, free cobblestone. Mining, caving, ooh, oh man, it's a zombie. And mining later. They're close by. Come on, lapis. I need like 2. Hey, there they are. That's exactly what I needed. Ta-da! Now we have 18. I can finally leave this wretched cave. Sunset or sunrise? Sunset. Well, see you in the morning. to go. Of course, half of these will be used to craft a lapis block, which means we have 9 left to use to craft the other 9 dyes. With that being said, cocoa beans would also be on that list, but they can't be obtained in survival in this version, so we're only going to have 15 dyes. We'll start off with gray dye, and then we'll use one of those to make light gray dye. Then we'll need a lapis and a cactus green to make cyan. Then we'll need another lapis and a bone meal for light blue, cactus and bone meal for lime, 1 red and 1 yellow for orange, 1 red and 1 white for pink, 1 blue and 1 red for purple, and then 1 purple and 1 pink for magenta. And that should give us all the dyes that we need. Time to go color some sheep. I need to find 15 different sheep for each of the colors of wool. Hey, look, there's one. Okay, 2 black wool. Ooh. Gray. Light gray. Dyeing a white sheet. Where's that other one? There it is. Light blue. Blue. Then we have cyan. Come here. Dark green. Or just green, if you prefer. Lime green. Yellow. Orange. That doesn't look much like orange. Red. Pink. Just 2 more sheep. Then we have magenta. Come on, where's the last one? Oh, come on, just 1 more. Don't make me wait till tomorrow. Well, I guess we'll wait till tomorrow. Ah, sunrise. How I have awaited thee. Why do you have to hang out with the creeper? Come here, gray sheep. Other way. Come here. Get away from them. They're a bad influence on you. Ha ha. And I'm an even worse influence. Finally, purple. Let's see. If I have everything, I should have 40 items in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Yep, I think I have them all. Let's place down the blocks. Cake. Dispenser. Note block. Sandstone. Birch logs. Spruce log. Lapis lazuli block. Black wool. Dark gray, or just normal gray if you prefer. Light gray wool, white wool, light blue wool, cyan wool, green wool, lime wool, yellow wool, orange wool, red wool, pink wool, magenta wool, and purple wool. And we also have all the other items too. I forgot to mention those. There were 5 items from this version that I couldn't collect, so I've gathered an assortment of other items to act as kind of a sacrificial exception. First, we have 20 spruce logs, because we couldn't gather a spruce leaf, and the same for the birch. We have 20 of those for the lack of birch leaves. Then we have 4 of these blue shiny things, since we couldn't get a lapis ore back here to the museum. Then we have a stack of oak logs, since we couldn't get a brown wool. And lastly, we have 18 stacks of dirt, since I couldn't get a brown dye, aka cocoa beans. Oh, by the way, this is episode 9, Antecedent Influence. Now, with everything collected, let me explain why I believe Beta 1.2 is the most impactful version. First, let me go over the changes to the mobs. Squids were added to the game, sheep are now dyeable, spiders can climb walls now, and skeletons now drop bones, making them the first mob to drop multiple different items. Speaking of items, quite a few were added. The dyes, which I'll talk about a little bit more later, then the previously mentioned bones, and also charcoal and sugar. And with the mention of sugar, let's get into the blocks. Cake, the first stackable, in quotations, food, though it has the requirement of being placed before one of its 7 slices can be eaten. Of course, the first true stackable food was the cookie, introduced in Beta 1.4. Then, in Beta 1.8, nearly all other foods were also made stackable. The dispenser introduced a very important concept to redstone, the ability for redstone to change the state of an item. Before this, an item could interact with redstone via a wooden pressure plate, but redstone could not affect an item. Redstone components with different item-based mechanics have been introduced in many versions since then, including hoppers, droppers, and hopper minecarts in 1.5, as well as more recent components like composters and crafters. The note block is another block that heavily influenced redstone. It highlighted the need for better timing-related components, because music needs to be precisely timed between each note in order to sound correct. The repeater would be introduced in Beta 1.3, allowing for all kinds of precisely timed redstone devices, including note block songs, to be downsized and improved. With that, I moved to sandstone. It was the first true alternate stone type introduced into the game. I personally don't consider netherrack a true stone type. I consider it more like dirt, but in the nether, and it has some other weird attributes. Sandstone would pave the way for many other stone types in the future, like instone, granite, diorite, andesite, and prismarine, as well as basalt, blackstone, dripstone, deep slate, and tuff, also including all of the other products that can be crafted from those stone types. And now to what I consider the most important block type introduced in this version, the new woods, spruce, and birch, as well as their leaves. Before Beta 1.2, the only wood type in the game was oak, but this version started the trend of adding new types of wood to the game every few major updates. In 1.2, jungle wood would be introduced, as well as plank types for each of the other woods. Then in 1.7, acacia and dark oak would be added. Later in 1.16, crimson and warp woods would be added, and after that, mangrove, bamboo, and cherry wood would be introduced. And in addition to all those wood types, all their respective products would be added. Things like doors and fences and signs, as well as leaves and saplings for each. And next we have the dyes and wool. These 16 colors have become synonymous with Minecraft's coloring system. Originally only being useful for wool, they have since had a number of additional items, mobs, and blocks become dyeable using these colors, including leather armor, wolf collars, carpet, dyed terracotta, dyed glass, banners, shulker boxes, concrete and concrete powder, beds, candles, sign text, and most recently, wolf armor. Considering all of that, Beta 1.2 in one way or another has led to or inspired the introduction of about 470 items as of the 1.21 snapshots. According to my count, I might have missed a few items here or there though. To put that in perspective, that's a little short of 1/3 of all items in the game, leading me to feel confident in my claim that Beta 1.2 is indeed the most influential Minecraft version. With that said, there's still one last thing for me to do. What on earth am I doing with 27 buckets? You'll see. Well, I found some squid. Haha, there you are. Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. Just 2 more. Ha, there we go. Okay, time to go. There. All done.